Hello, everyone. My name is Gabe Howard, and I am here with my baby sister who lives in Memphis, Tennessee, because we want to talk about our mental health and parenting. And for those who don't know, I do not have any children, so obviously I cannot really speak well to what it's like being quarantined with children. Enter Debbie Wyatt. Debbie, welcome to the show.
Oh, well, thanks for having me.
Well, you were the only person that I knew that was available and willing to talk about how she wanted to. Is strangle your child too harsh of a word right now? And I know I'm being funny, but I see on Facebook a lot, again, as the non-parent, that, there's all of these jokes. There's going to be a baby boom in 90 months, or in 9 months, 90 months. There's going to be a baby boom in 9 months, but they're all going to be firstborn because everybody with children is like, we're never having more. What's it like? Talk about it.
Well, I'm a working mom. I'm used to going into the office. I work at a university, and I'm used to getting my me time, getting my alone time. And now I am at home. I'm with my 5-year-old daughter and my 5-month-old German Shepherd. So it's quite, I can't even think of the word. It's stressful. I'm not gonna lie.
And my brother-in-law, your husband, is a police officer, so he's essential. So he's still going to work. So it's a little bit tougher, right? Because you're used to having that backup. You guys are used to trading off. There's mom and dad time, there's mom time, there's dad time. You've got a great rhythm, and then like you said, there's you time. Now there's no Debbie time. Rob is still at work, and Rob, the police officer husband, is probably very, very stressed out. And then, boom, there's a 5-year-old that I imagine has no idea what's going on. And how is your mental health? I mean, there's the $1 million question. How is your mental health in all of this?
Well, I will admit, I don't even know what to say. It's
My sister is new at this, and she's really trying to use the right words to not come off like a bad mom. And I'm just going to throw you under the bus. The pre-talk, she's like, this is awful. I want to scream. I want to hide in the bathroom. I don't want to do that. But of course, you don't want to say that out loud. Like I said, I'm chucking her right under the bus. These are the feelings that are going on right now in your mind where you're like, I don't want to do this. But you also feel horrible for not wanting to do this. And I know that a lot of people are in this feeling. So Debbie, it's out there. I have now blabbed. Talk about those warring feelings in your head between wanting to be a good mom and wanting to run and hide.
Yeah, I tell you, Rody.
That's the 5-month-old.
Yes, get the stuffed animal from him, please. He's going to destroy it and it'll get everywhere.
Notice it's nice and quiet at my house.
Well, I went up to the upper room, gave my daughter, we do have activities. We try to do something different each time to keep her occupied, because she's used to going to a school and I'm used to going to work. And ballet, that everything is canceled, we're home. Fun. And it's really hard for her because we do go out for a lot of walks, because like I said, I have a 5-month-old German Shepherd. So we go for a lot of walks, and she doesn't understand why when we pass people, she's like, oh, mommy, can I go play with them? I'm like, no, honey. And I've told her virus.
This is what it's like all day, right? You're trying to keep a semblance of normal, but my sister lives in she has a big house. She has and she's in this way back room. And you have like 2,500 other square feet that your daughter could be in for the 10 minutes it's going to take to make this. But she wants to be near you because, as far as she's concerned, when mom is home, it's mommy and me time.
It's play. That's right. And I've cleared off a section of the kitchen table where I put my laptop, and I try to explain to her, when mommy's sitting here and mommy has the laptop open, I'm working. And it's hard for her. She climbs up into my lap still, and I have to stop. I have to take a breath. I have to count. as many as times as I have to count, just to get myself to calm down, because she can't help it. She's getting cabin fever just as much as I am. You know, we're people. Even no, ma'am, don't do that. Yeah, we're people. Yeah, this is my life all day long. I've talked with some of my employees, and mid trying to explain to them how to create a Dropbox, and I'm like, Eva, stop doing that, like yelling in their ear, because I can't turn it off.
Eva is my niece. If there is any question about whether or not the Gabe genes have spread throughout the family, Eva was born, and I was like, all right, whatever makes Gabe is in Eva. She's loud, she's charismatic, she wants to be the center of attention, and she's even got it a little worse because she's an only child. I had to share the space with, you know, Debbie and Billy, so my brother and sister. But you know, our mom, Debbie, she was a stay-at-home mom. She was a housewife.
I don't know how she did it.
She was yeah. but that's one of the things that you described when we were talking about this, is that it's much more difficult because the routine is completely decimated. It's not just we're used to being at home, but we go out to activities, and now those are like, everything is different. You're spending 24/7 with your kid when you used to spend 5 or 6 hours a day.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to know I was there for the you have to be really quiet. Mommy is doing something really important to help people who are quarantined right now. Do you understand? And I want you to know that Eva said, yes, Mommy and Uncle Gabe, I understand. And I will not say a word. That is my best Eva impression.
Yeah, I asked her, I said, now you can make noise, just don't be obnoxious. I was like, do you know what that means? She goes, it means don't be really loud.
Debbie, we only have a few more minutes, so all of these questions are specific to you. You're not allowed to say Eva, husband, quarantine, nothing. Debbie, how is your mental health? And don't give me the I count to 10, when you are all alone, what do you do? And don't give the standard generic answers. What do you do to keep your mental health sane so you can get through this just like the rest of us? Because this is going to go on for a few more weeks, and it's already gone on for a couple. How do you stay mentally healthy? Go.
Well, I have my video exercises that I like to do. I like Turbo Jam. It helps just break a sweat. I jump around all the people in my house. I eat all the things, not gonna lie. I eat all the things and just enjoy myself. I listen to books while getting some cleaning, and that's another one of the hard things for me is when I go to work, if the kitchen needs cleaned, I can just leave it and not think about it. It's out of sight, out of mind. Whereas now I can't focus on my work because the sink is piled up with dishes, and I have to do that, and I have to breathe and call my brother and send memes to get a laugh. To maintain my mental health. She goes to bed, that's my me time. I finally get that me time, and I try to stay up an hour or two. I play on my phone, I watch movies. I don't worry about any cleaning, cooking, nothing. When she goes to bed, I take that time for me.
Do you think it's important to take that time for you? Because I do know that many parents, they're trying to be perfect. They're trying to keep the house clean. They're trying to keep the children happy. They're trying to, explain what's going on in the world. They're trying to self-soothe and self-care, and they want all of this done while they're eating healthy in a perfectly clean house with scheduled activities throughout the day. And I'm on social media, and I love the stuff that I see on social media. We went for a walk and we went bear hunting. We used chalk on the driveway, and you did that too. And I was like, oh my God, Debbie's got control. But I want to hear you say that the chalk on the driveway was an hour and the other 23 hours were pure unadulterated hell. And I know that's a strong word, but sincerely, I think people see on social media, oh my God, this mom played with her daughter with chalks. That's so sweet. Why can't I have that moment? And I think to myself, you are having those moments. You're just focusing on the non-moments. Talk about that. Like tell all the moms to give themselves a break.
Yeah, you really do. You just have to, if you can have 1 to 2 hours through the day where you have some sort of activity where you get that focus, great. If the other 22 hours you give them an iPad and say, hey, do this while I do something else. I'm not gonna lie, I've used the iPad, I've used the TV. It helps me. I can't get my work done because my husband, he's at work. And I still have classes that I have to teach, that I have to move online, that I used to teach in person. You know how hard it is to teach a class where you teach how to teach swimming online? It's a hard class.
Debbie, the last thing that I want to say, one of the good things that has come from this, I think, is that people are starting to understand the plight of the other half. You know, the working moms are like, oh my God, it is really, really hard to be a stay-at-home mom. And I've seen a lot of, you know, stay-at-home moms are like, oh my God, you're right. When the money dries up, it's really tough. And we have all these, hey, Eva, do you think that when this is all over, understanding what again, I say other half, but what other people are going through, do you think that there will be just an uptick in maybe understanding and kindness? Because yeah, you were never a stay-at-home mom before, and now you really know. We should hug our mothers.
Yes. And I always said whenever we'd have like a long weekend or something, like, I don't know how stay-at-home moms do it. Like, I could never be a stay-at-home mom. And now I kind of have to be. Like, so it's definitely, I give mad props to all the stay-at-home parents out there, whether mom or dad, because it's hard because you can never turn it off. You're working, there's no breaks, there's no going to lunch, there's no coming home and relaxing. It's on all the time.
Well, Debbie, thank you so much for being here. We went over our allotted 10 minutes, but hey, that's not surprising. I'm involved. My name is Gabe Howard. I'm here with my sister, Debra Wyatt, and of course, my niece who bopped in and out. You heard her, obviously, Eva. This was brought to us through a grant from the National Alliance on Mental Illness Tennessee, which Debbie is involved with because, hey, she's in Tennessee. My name is Gabe Howard. I'm a certified peer I always mess up the end. I'm a certified peer specialist out of the state of Ohio. I am the author of the book, Mental Illness is an Asshole, which Debbie will tell you is an excellent book.
I've read it. I've traveled with it.
Yeah, that is very true. You can head over to gabehoward.com and grab that book. Check out NAMI Tennessee. All of the links are in the show notes, and we will see you later. Bye.